very lucky I was actually backstage using my phone responsibly, and I saw that I had to show it about this time, so I barely made it. Thank you all. Well, is everybody excited for a story? Good. This one is my personal favorite. It is a beloved bedtime story, and it is free use, so we cannot be sued. Right, this story is Little Red Deadpool. You can cheer for that, you know. Thank you. All right. Once upon a time, you know, it just doesn't feel right when I do it by myself. We should all say those magical words together. Ready? Once upon a time. That was way better than the last show. Good work. Once upon a time, Little Red Deadpool set off to bring her sickly old grandmother a basket of churros. You see, Grandma was a real misanthrope who lived alone in the dark woods in a little cottage. Not in a nice, clean, assisted living facility like most of our grandmas are forced to live in against their will. This seems dangerous, thought Little Red. But she set off into the woods anyway so that children could learn from her mistakes for hundreds of years to come. It's a real after-school special kind of cautionary tale. Little Red skipped merrily through the woods, right past a bunch of unnecessary exposition, and reached Grandma's cottage. She opened the door to find her Meemaw sitting in a beautiful four-poster old-timey mahogany bed. I mean, it's wonderful. Grandmama, I've brought you a basket of churros! You see, Grandma looked super weird. And it wasn't because she was overusing those weight loss drugs, Ozempic. No, it's because Grandma was secretly the big bad Wolvie in disguise. Oh, wow, that was good. Grandma, what blue eye contacts you have? They're canon. Hey, Grandma, what a retro-accurate yellow costume you finally have! Shut up, bub. It's the best I got. And Grandma, what big claws you have! Are those vibranium? No, they're adamantium. Shing! Oh, Grandma's not an Australian! At that moment, Little Red broke off a piece of churro, dropped the basket, whipped off her cloak, ate the churro for the energy, and brought down her katanas in an X formation. That's right, it wasn't an Easter egg or anything, it was just a nice stylistic choice. It looked cool. Little Red turned to Wolverine and said, "Bring it on, Peanut!" They action leaped at each other. It was a huge fight. There was fighting. There was broken chairs. Nobody got a splinter. The claws and katanas ripped through the mattress, and CGI hay went everywhere. Which is weird because regular hay is like 500 times cheaper than CGI hay. But you know, it's Disney. Spend the money. Eventually, both of the fighters grew tired from the mutually beneficial climax of the fight, and they slumped down to the ground. "Churro," said Little Red, in his regular voice now because falsettos are hard and I'm getting lightheaded. Yeah, and so they shared that churro. They shared the churro Lady and the Tramp style as they looked around at all the destruction and pretended to see all the CGI hay. Little Red turned to Wolvie and said, "You know, I bet we could fix this cottage up real nice. Grandma's probably willing to sell it." "Gee, where is Grandma anyway?" "She's on vacation." "Oh, that doesn't seem ominous or foreboding at all. In fact, I trust you fully. Do you want to be roommates?" "Yeah." And so they were roommates! Right? Little Red took the top bunk and Wolvie was the bottom, and they lived happily ever after. And the moral of that story, ladies and gentlemen, is honestly get to know your grandmother. Really? You can't tell the difference between some decrepit old woman in a bed and a huge jacked man? A huge jackman? Explain it to the kids, they'll figure it out. All right, well, thank you, everybody. I need to go check my DMs again. It's my Deadpool messages, come on. But thank you all so much for joining me for Story Time with Deadpool.